Hey, welcome. Good morning. It's Mike and Cookie the dog. Here's Cookie the dog. Look, Cookie the dog. Here she is. She's getting big. I think she's almost full grown now. The funny thing is, I was looking at her today and I'm like, she's cuter now than she was when she was a little baby. That's a weird thing about Frenchies. They get cuter as they get closer to being full grown. But yeah, she's loving life here. Hey, what's up? As many of you may know, Martha is in LA. Good morning, Angel. How you doing? Is in LA, but even though she's in LA, she still has videos for you. I'm just here to send them live. Also, hey, if you didn't know this, subscribe, comment, and share by tagging Martha on Facebook or her business page, Livin the Dream with Martha, and you get your chance to win stuff. Every week someone gets tapped on the shoulder and told that they win something free from Martha's Swag Shop, so definitely do that. Okay. Say bye, Cookie. There's Cookie. Oh, Cookie dog. She's filling out. She's getting stocky like a good Frenchie should. Yeah. Hi, Cookie. All right, here comes Martha. Let's go.
Hey, you guys, good morning to you. Again, calling out the elephant. I am still in LA, so Mike is sending these videos out into the universe for me, but I do want to touch base with you guys today, so I hope you're enjoying Mike this week also. He's a lot of fun. I like him a lot. So today what we're talking about, you guys, is why entrepreneurs must follow their calling. Why entrepreneurs must follow their calling. You guys, we're going to make this short and sweet. Our calling is our reason. As entrepreneurs, we are a bit of a different breed. We are labeled as a little bit nuts or maybe totally delirious and crazy by some people, but we are the visionaries. We are the ones that see things that do not exist yet. And whenever we experience callings, you guys, we're experiencing callings from our Creator. And that's just, that is the truth. Real talk. Whenever you experience a calling to do something, it is not just an idea, guys. It's because you're being nudged into that space. You're being nudged into impacting the world in the way that you're dreaming of. And whenever we experience these callings, a lot of times the very next thing that we experience is the no you can'ts, right? So we experience the calling, and then the back of our mind starts going, nope, nope, why you? You can't do this. Nobody's going to listen to you. Why do you even feel like you can do this thing? Tell me if that's you. In the comments, tell me if that's you. It's an immediate reaction right after we experience a calling. We get into the puke zone. Have you guys heard of a lot? I haven't talked about the puke zone a lot lately, but a lot of you guys that have been around here for years, understand what puke zone is. So puke zone for me, I'll explain it. Puke zone for me is where you are like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do this thing. Also, I might vomit. I might just completely scream. I might completely go nuts right now. Right? It's where your body is just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm going to do this thing. But it's the thing you need to do, which is why it's puke zone. Because if you didn't even think you were going to do it, your body wouldn't go into that kind of reaction, right? But when you're like, I know I'm going to do this thing, and your body's like, oh my gosh, she's about to change a whole lot. That's what it is. She's about to really level up. It's almost like, I don't think I've ever said it like this before. It's almost like you're puking the old version of you out. Not saying you're literally going to puke, although I've seen it happen. But it's like you're expelling or regurgitating. I'm using a lot of gross words this morning. Hi. It's like you're regurgitating the old version of you that no longer is able to just live in this space. This is like a new woman's space. Or if you're a man, this is a new man's space. And that old version just can't even exist in there, right? And so the puke zone is like, oh, let me get that old person out because this new person lives here now, right? This new person that's going to do this thing, this new person that's going to follow her calling lives here now. And so there's like a pushing out of the old. So you guys, basically, whenever we're experiencing our calling, whenever we're feeling our calling coming, a lot of times it's huge, and a lot of times it is scary. It is so scary. Because all you think are, oh my gosh, I don't have the resources. How am I supposed to do this? And da-da-da-da-da. And that's what keeps most people from not doing it. That's what keeps most people from not actually living out their calling, is because they're like, oh, but how, but why, but all of the, I don't have the things. Listen, here's a little hack, a little thing for you to understand, is that the moment that you plant your flag and you say, I'm going to do this thing, I'm going to follow my calling, I'm going to do this, all of a sudden, as though by magic, the things that you need start showing up in front of you. Here's the really interesting thing, is that they may have been there before, but you don't see them until you plant the flag. You might be like, Martha, this is very woo-woo. I don't really even understand what you're talking about right now. And all I say to you is, I challenge you to plant a flag. Tell me I'm wrong. Prove me wrong. I would love for you to prove me wrong. You won't be able to. I would love for you to prove me wrong. Plant a flag about something. What are you going to do? What's your calling? In the comments, tell me, what is your calling? What are you going to do? And then don't sit around and think about why you can't do it, but actually plant the flag, do the thing, start moving, start doing the thing. And then you're going to realize, like, oh my gosh, I could do this and I could do this and this person can help and ba 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 ba. All of these things start happening. You guys, it's not magic. It's your brain. Okay? It's also God. But our brain is what filters. Our brain is looking for things. We say, okay, I'm going to do this. Your brain's like, cool, we're doing this. Let me make it so. And then it looks for things. It filters out the stuff that is not going to be helpful, and it reveals to you the things that are going to be helpful. It's not magic, it's science, okay? So if you're like, Martha, this is woo-woo, no, it's not. It's not. It's just not something that you think about very often. It's not something that people talk about. The highly successful people in the world aren't necessarily sharing this stuff. I mean, some do, but I don't think enough do, or else everybody would already understand this, right? So feel free to share this video with your friends if you need to, because everybody on the planet needs to understand this concept. It's simple. But anytime you're experiencing fear in your calling, plant the flag, say you're going to do the thing, and then move and watch things happen. It's our job to follow our calling. The reason why is because we are the visionaries of this world. We are the change makers. We are the people that will drive positive change and positive impact in this world. But here's the deal. If you don't follow your calling, you're not part of it. And the more people that do not follow their calling is simply just putting a wet blanket on the positive impact that could happen in the world. Sometimes people think, well, if I don't do it, somebody else will do it. You don't know that, A. But B, you really don't. Nobody else can do it the way you can do it. Nobody else is going to lead the charge for your people. Yeah, somebody else could do it, but that's for their people. We all have different tribes. Some overlap, but we all have different tribes. We have different people we speak to. Who are you going to lead the charge for? What is the charge that you're leading? It doesn't need to be this big momentous thing. Small charges, small changes create ripple effects in the world, guys. And so the question is, what is your charge? What are you doing? Right? I want you to put in the comments what your conviction is. What are you convicted about? What are you going to do in this world? And are you planting your flag or not? I want you to say it right here. right here is the act of planting your flag. I am doing this. Do it. See you later. Bye-bye.